John Happy Place, another Saturday session for you. And this time I wanted to shake up a little bit of your thinking, and I wanted you to work from image that comes more from spontaneous action rather than set up in advance reference like landscape or portrait. So we are creating some modern pattern doodle kind of drawing, and the drawing is based on a pattern from the string or piece of wool that's thrown into the page. As crazy it sounds, it works pretty well, and I'm looking forward to see what you create. Bye bye. Okay, let's get started. So what you need is any string or piece of wool, anything you can find like that. That's going to form different shapes for you on the page. Piece of paper you want to work on, again, work with what you've got. Could be packaging paper, doesn't really matter. The purpose of this activity is to basically throw that in spontaneous way into your page, trace the pattern, take the string off, and then work with that pattern. You can do it in a variety of ways depending on the art medium you're using. I'm going to be using markers and colored pencils, I think. So my way will be outlining the shape with the marker and then filling it inside or adding details in colored pencils. Sometimes it is just a random shape, and sometimes you start seeing some creatures like we did in our activity with watercolor a while ago, if you remember, with imaginary creatures. Again, you take it your own way. Do you feel like you're seeing something there and you want to create the creature, or do you want to just go with the pattern of the string and make it more into colorful doodle? That's up to you. You can throw the string on paper once, or you can repeat and overlap the patterns. So I'm going with that what's here already. I'm not even, throwing that additionally. Quite like it. My marker. You can trace it outside, inside. I'm gonna go for inside. I think it's easier. I'm trying not to hold it to the page, the string, because then it keeps changing whole pattern. Okay, this is a bit tricky because it's sticking out, but that's fine. Maybe I will hold this bit. Didn't really help a lot. Okay, I'm taking it off. Quite like that. Now it's up to me. Do I want to join those bits that I didn't manage to draw with the marker because the string was kind of lifted and I wasn't able to follow it on the page? I'm quite happy with how this jointed is. I like it. It reminds me a little bit of some kind of branch with flowers coming out of this page. So I think I want to just join maybe those parts, and I leave it like that. Now you can work with markers still with that if you want, and I think I will come back to the markers, but I'm going for my just on the colored pencils and start adding color. Those are quite small elements, so I can fill them with color completely. And this is quite small too. Now, what to do with bigger elements? Again, you can come back with your marker and split it, maybe even going back to your string and throwing that into the big element. Again, let me try it. And just repeat the process. Okay, like that more. And this one here. Okay, so I'm going to use different colors for each section. Now, if you feel that part is too big and you don't want to fully cover it with color, you can break it. You can go back with the marker, just break it without any without using the string again. It's really up to you. Or you can split the areas of the color. So here I'm gonna add green, this remaining color spot, sorry. So this is not fully blue. This is really up to you. You have to start with your string and then take it and making your own way. You may want to work with markers exclusively. That's another way of working with it. I'm gonna join this. I'm adding some dots. It looks quite contemporary. I like it. You can add things. Okay, so let me work on that. Add color to different areas, and then I show you how to work with that if you want to take it a little bit further. So here we go. This is where the string took us. What I've done here, I filled each section with the color, sometimes overlapping colored pencils, just to give them a little bit more direction and feel that they're coming out of some of the corners of the shapes. Still want to work on that more. Then I've got just normal, ordinary black pen for writing, and I'm outlining those shapes. And sometimes, like with this one, notice I joined them. I joined those shapes into one. I really like that look. Reminds me somehow of folk art. Because of maybe boldness of the colors and simplicity of shapes. With your black pen, when you outline, sometimes apply thicker lines, so just go over the outline to bring it out more. So all of them, you know, I'm just going over because I feel like they need a little bit more. And you can outline all of them or just the small ones. See how it goes. It depends what you create on your piece of paper, because of course you will work with different pieces of string, shapes, and different arrangements of the shapes and colors. Definitely want to join those. I really like how much more definition you get with black pen, especially when you go over the lines. It creates new dimension for the whole piece. Okay, so that's what I would like you to do. Enjoy, and I hope you're gonna come up with something interesting. I'm sure you will. Work with the materials you have and just go with the shapes. There's nothing to worry about, just shapes from the string, coloring and some lines. Enjoy. Take care. Bye bye.